The ledger posting group controls the automatic posting of sales taxes in AX. You must create the accounts that the general ledger uses in the chart of accounts before using them to set up the ledger posting groups. The following characteristics apply to ledger posting groups. A ledger account is updated automatically when the system calculates taxes and updates invoice posting. The system attaches the ledger accounts that the taxes are posted to in the sales tax code. Because each ledger account can use several tax codes, the ledger posting group determines the posting. Each ledger posting group can contain several ledger accounts. The help text indicates the purpose of each account and how it is used. You can use and set up ledger accounts that have the posting type sales tax to select the accounts in the account group form. Changes that you make to the ledger account numbers in the ledger posting groups only affect transactions that have not yet been posted.
Ledger posting groups are found in the General Ledger module underneath the Setup area, and then Sales Tax, Ledger Posting Groups. You can create an unlimited amount of ledger posting groups. When you create the ledger posting groups, you'll want to specify the main accounts to be used. I'll click the new icon to create a new one and give it a unique name and a description. Typically, you'll want to come up with a naming standard that makes these ledger posting groups easy to identify. For example, you may want to use the city or state code, or in the example where your sales tax postings go down to a postal or zip code level, you may want to use the postal or zip code as the ledger posting group. Next, in the sales tax payable account number field, you'll want to select the ledger account where you must post the outgoing sales tax to as a part of the company's revenue. The system will debit the outgoing tax in the customer account and then credits this account. The debits are automatically recorded in the account and settled upon the payment of the taxes. I'm going to search for an account. For this example, I'll just select the Colorado State Tax Payable account. And then in the Use Tax Payable account, I'll select the account where I want use tax to be posted. I'll also select the same account into the settlement account. Because I have the U.S. sales tax parameter turned on, I do not have a sales tax receivable account. But in the case that that parameter is turned off, you'll also need to select the sales tax receivable. On the right-hand side of the form, you can select the main account where you want the sales tax differences resulting from vendor cash discounts and customer cash discounts to post to. These are only mandatory if you use vendor or customer cash discounts.
Let's look at some examples of sales tax posting. Here's a sample of a sales tax payable. These sales taxes are collected by the company on behalf of the tax authority when you sell taxable goods and services. The amount you receive includes the sales tax. For example, if a customer makes a purchase of $95 US and the tax amount is $5 US, the ledger transactions are as follows. $100 will be debited to accounts receivable. $5 will be credited to the sales tax payable, and $95 will be credited to the sales account. Here's a sample of a sales tax receivable. Vendors collect these taxes on behalf of the tax authority when the company purchases taxable goods and services, and the amount paid to the vendor includes taxes. For example, if a vendor sends an invoice of $100, of which $5 is value-added tax, the ledger transactions are as follows. A credit to accounts payable for $500, $5 to the VAT paid account, and $95 are debited to the expense account. Note, if the Apply U.S. Sales Tax and Use Tax Rules checkbox is selected in the General Ledger Parameters form on the Sales Tax tab, the Sales Tax Payable field is unavailable. Instead, the system debits the sales taxes paid to the vendors as expenditures or costs to the same account as the purchases.